Yo, what's up guys? Kuya Reneboy here. Welcome back to my channel. Meron lang akong i-share sa inyo na work from home opportunity and at the same time, isang community that will really help you improve your skills. Okay? And in fact, meron tayong bisita today guys na talagang makakatulong sa inyo and magugulat kayo sa mga insightful words na maririnig ninyo. Isa rin po siyang client and isa rin po siyang foreigner and siya po ang president ng Hire Freely. Okay? So yun lang guys, syempre bago tayo mag-start, hopefully guys makapagsagot kayo sa survey natin sa mga naghahanap ng work from home dyan. Comment sa baba ng work from home and sa mga naghahanap ng call center job na local account, comment sa baba ng local account. Okay? Hindi ko na ito patatagalin guys kung naghahanap kayo ng work from home. Dito lang yan sa YouTube channel natin. So if this is your first time to join here, make sure to click the subscribe button and notification bell para updated ka kada meron akong bagong video. So hindi ko na ito patatagalin guys. Meron tayong bisita. Actually, nandiyan pala siya, nakikinig. And yeah, I'm thrilled and excited to introduce to you the president of Hire Freely, Nick Petros.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for the
Hello,
intro.
Nick.
How are you?
Yes. Yeah, how are you, Nick?
I'm good. It's 8 o'clock here on East Coast US, so I look like a clown. I look like a clown most of the time
Not
anyway, but
really. You're so handsome, Nick.
my apologies to you guys.
Yeah, say hi to our audiences.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for hopping on. Good evening.
Mm-mm. Good evening. So yeah, I just have a few questions
Yeah.
since yeah, guys, I'm so excited because I'm talking to one of the greatest person in LinkedIn. Nick Petros, how many followers do you have in LinkedIn so far?
19,000, I think.
19,000 followers.
And not like
It's
you.
awesome.
Nothing like you.
Actually, I think in LinkedIn, I have few. Maybe 2 to 3,000, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yes, you
Maybe
still
your
have
your
more.
YouTube guys
Mm-mm.
don't know.
Yep, yep. Here in YouTube, I guess we already have 430,000 subscribers.
That's huge. Massive.
Yes, yes. So yes, yeah, I just have a few questions, Nick. So that all of the beginners, all of the people who are aspiring to become a virtual assistant here in the Philippines, so that they can have a deeper understanding
Yeah.
on how it works and how Hire Freely can actually help them. Okay, are
Yeah.
you ready for the first question?
Fire away. I'm good.
Okay. Actually, many Filipinos struggle with confidence when starting online job or work from home jobs. How does Rocket Community help build the real world experience or real world competence and self belief?
Yeah. So I think the hardest part about doing it on your own or doing it remote is the alone part, right? Like
Mm-mm,
remote's really cool because you can be on your couch and near your fridge. I gained a lot of weight my first year, but it's really hard because you can't just turn to the person next to you and be like, "Hey, how do I do this?" or "How do I deal with
mm-mm,
this?" And right now, the state of like freelancing and fractional work, it's the same. Whether you're consulting at the C level of $1 billion company or
mm-mm,
you're consulting, doing gig work on Fiverr, you don't
mm-mm.
have anyone. I think that's the big thing missing in this space, and that's what we're trying to change with Rocket. A lot of the information, some of the stuff I share is crazy and very helpful, but a lot of the information is out there if you really hunt for it. What makes Rocket different is that every week you meet with a group of 30 to 500 people in your city that are also going through this. So we give you information, but we give you a network too. So you don't have to go out and meet a bunch of people um, and do all that stuff from scratch like everyone has had to so far in freelancing. We just give it to you. So as long as you stick with us, you apply the principles, you come to the meetings, you're going to meet people, you're going to learn, and you should have like 3 to 4 times faster growth in your billings and revenue and practice if you're doing it with us than you do on your own. That's the goal anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to introduce the difference between the Rocket side and
Yeah.
Freely. So yeah, can you give them a bit overview about what Freely is and what it Rocket Community is?
Yeah, yeah. So we started Pinchforce, a consulting business. That's where Freely came from, and Rocket as a part of Freely.
Mm-mm,
But we started consulting in 2018, so 7, 8 years ago, and we started hiring freelancers right away. And we're kind of amazed that you could get unbelievably talented people from all over the world to hop in and help you in like a day. That was the
Mm-mm.
coolest thing ever.
Mm.
Because no matter what someone tells you, the most valuable part of a business is its people. And it doesn't matter where those people are from. If
That's
they're
right.
good people, they're going to make a huge difference in how you grow. And um, as we started building Pinchforth, the consulting business, we realized that like you could get unbelievably talented people in all walks of life. So the practice expanded. We grew to, I think we had 50 people at the end of our second year, pretty much working full time with us. Terrible organization. So like it didn't last that way. I grew too fast and didn't manage it the right way. But um, I shifted my focus from just helping companies grow to actually like helping solve this problem of how do companies hire better and faster, and how do we bridge the gap between all these people that have these skills and the
Mm-mm.
companies that need them, because the companies need them regardless of what the market says right now. Just in the US, there's more jobs open now. It's like 8 million jobs open right now that they can't staff for. And
Mm-mm.
I guarantee 90% of those companies don't realize that they could hire people in the Philippines or in Latin America or in Europe to do that same work. And there's no infrastructure to help them do that. So that's where Freely came from. We were like,
Mm.
what's the problem? What's preventing customers from hiring internationally and remote? And how do we solve that with technology? So what Freely does is it forces connection on a scope of work. So if you're doing accounting or you're doing video editing or you're doing social media, most people start, with a low hourly rate. They're like, I'll win if I charge a little bit of money. But
Mm-mm.
clients don't care about the hourly rate. They care about the outcome. Like they want a
That's
good
right. That's
outcome.
right.
And sometimes an hourly rate de-risks the outcome, but like
Mm-mm.
90% of companies would pay $200 an hour if they know there's a $50,000 outcome.
Mm-mm.
And regardless of what you think about your country or your access to, this type of opportunity,
As long as you have
y-
the skills.
you can drive the impact.
That's
Exactly.
right. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. So basically, you guys are bridging the gap and making sure that you are matching the fully vetted applicant to the right client.
Yeah. And
Right.
the way
Right.
the way we do it, so vetting on Freely is all freelancer to freelancer. So
Oh,
Freely figures out.
freelancers. Okay, so it's like a group of people or like-minded people where they can actually help each other, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so guys, you can actually join Rocket community. So yeah, I just have another question under this Rocket community that you
Yeah.
have just built. Okay, so what makes the Rocket community the best starting point for all the for complete beginners
Yeah.
when it comes to virtual assistant industry?
Yeah. Well, great segue. The reason we created Rocket was because we hit 2,000 users in Freely really, really fast,
Mm-mm.
and none of them knew how to use it. Because Freely, all the
Mm.
other platforms that you apply to jobs or you post gigs or you build your
Mm-mm.
profile, like that's how typical social works. Freely is all about skills. You used that word. You kind of keyed right in on that when we met.
Mm-mm.
Freely is all about skills, and there's no skills platform out there. We're the only one.
Yeah,
So out of
I
the
noticed that
2,000,
as well. I
yeah,
noticed that there's no such platform that helping freelancers to learn more about this, learn more about that before they can actually match the applicant to the client, something like that.
yeah. Everything is resume based. And I think that's what scares
Mm-mm.
people in freelancing. They're like, well, I don't have the resume, or I don't have the skills, or I'm in this country over here that they've never heard of. Like, are they going to want to work with me? And realistically, think about it like ordering food, right? When you order a
Okay.
pizza, you don't care if the person's from Indonesia or India or whatever. You care if the food's good,
Mm-mm.
right?
Just care
Businesses
about the
are the
food.
same. The
Mm-mm.
businesses are the same. So that's what Freely does. It just zeroes in on the skills and makes you blind to everything else. But Rocket, like out of the 2,000 people that signed up, only 100 of them actually used the skills platform the right way. So they're all
Mm.
logging in, but they don't know what to do. So we were thinking, hey, we need a way to train people. But our mission is to help people learn how to work remote. It's the same mission as you. You want to help a million
Mm-mm.
people find remote work.
That's right. That's right.
We want to build the infrastructure so the whole world can do this. So this is a real career option for people. And as we were thinking about training for Freely, we were like, well, we can make Rocket help everybody. It doesn't have to just be about Freely. So Rocket is weekly group meetings with your
Mm-mm.
city. And you get two things. You get the live meeting, so you get to meet with a bunch of other people like you and learn together. That gives you a built-in network instantly, which is amazing.
Mm-mm.
And you get like a weekly tidbit from me. So this week we talked about how to build the scope of work. And all of the tidbits I give are designed to help you, take your bill rate and turn it into a scope and dramatically increase what you charge for things. and long term help you identify your skills. Because I believe in my heart that everyone has a superpower. I think you might think your
Agree.
only way to make money is editing videos or doing social
Mm-mm.
media, but you've
That's
got a
real.
superpower. Yeah.
That's right.
And if you can expose that, the promise of remote work is you can do that for 10 companies and make 50 times as much as you would make if you're doing something you don't like to do for 3 companies. So that's
Mm-mm.
that's kind of the long-term goal. But I give tidbits on how to bill more, how to find that superpower, how to manage your practice every week. So you get that plus the group meeting that gives you a built-in network and helps lock you into a growth rail on this stuff. So it should make everything stickier and like 3 to 4 times faster than you doing it on your own.
Mm-mm. That's good to hear. So yeah, actually, so I really want to join. And actually, yeah, I'm happy to announce, guys, that I'm assigned to become a city leader here in Harfree in Rocket Community. So I will be conducting, weekly trainings, weekly meeting sessions with you guys. So you are all welcome to join here. Okay. And then, by the way, last question, Nick Petros.
Yeah.
So since, yeah, I'm planning to bring a lot of people inside my community, so actually, yeah, those viewers are also planning to join me here, I guess. So yeah, of course, all of the Filipinos, whenever they learn something, they really wanted to try it in the real world.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, is it true that Harf really has real clients actively looking for VAs from the Rocket community? If yes, how does the matching or hiring pipeline work?
Yeah, great question. Honestly, that's the biggest motivator behind Rocket. We have more companies signing up for freely than people right now.
You
Um,
hear it, guys. You hear it.
they're looking for help. We just got to set people up to identify their superpower and teach them how to use it. So that's what Rocket does.
So there are a lot of clients out there, and they are just waiting for you guys to master your niche, something like that. Am I correct, Nick?
Yeah. Well, I think the clients need education too. They need to learn some things, but the Freely
Mm-mm.
app gives them that for free. So it forces them to
Okay.
think a certain way. So the only missing piece is you guys. We need a lot of good people plugged in. Freely doesn't take a percentage of your work like Upwork does. It's 100% for you. In Rocket, we teach you how to bill, so we give you all the
Mm.
infrastructure to do that. Um,
So
and that,
sorry to interrupt. So
yeah,
people here don't actually need to pay for the connects before they can apply. So
it's
they don't need to pay
introductions.
anything.
It's introductions, right? So
Mm, yes,
we
yes.
we do charge to connect you to the client, but we
Mm-mm.
do a couple things to protect you. We'll never introduce a client to more than three
Okay.
people. So like it's not like
Okay.
the client's
It's like
interviewing
a protection.
500.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And then you're going to secure your three clients, something like. I'm sorry. So one client, and it's not going to be distributed to other VA applicants, something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. So the first
Mm-mm.
3 that accept the introduction to the client caps it. That client
Mm,
disappears for everybody else. So that helps the client too. They only have to talk to 3 people, and they pick the one they like the best. But our hope
mm,
is for every like 2 clients you talk to, you get a customer. So for people building their practice, you'll always get the requests. You'll see all the requests. You can ignore them. That's totally free. Having a
mm-mm.
profile is free. You don't need to boost yourself. Just engage, and it'll add your profile for free. And then whenever you need a client, you just take a couple that you like and interview them. And if you have questions, come into Rocket and say, "Hey, here's what I learned. Here's what worked. Here's what didn't," and we'll help make sure that you land those guys.
Okay. So yeah, what can you? Okay. One last. Maybe I don't have questions anymore, but can you give a little bit message to our viewers right now, especially to those newbies, to those beginners who are really an aspirant to become a VA someday?
Mhm. Um, what you're already doing is ultra valuable. Like if you have a job in a BPO or like your first internship, even like no one's spending time with you unless they're getting value out of you. That exists. That's real now. The only difference between you having like a massively successful career and where you are today is you just haven't stepped through that door yet. So our hope
Mm-mm.
is to build you all the infrastructure to make sure that you win.
Mm-mm. Thank you so much, Nick, for that
Yeah.
wonderful message. So yeah, guys, don't lose hope. You can start learning on your own. Especially, you can master your niche, and then once you build your confidence, you can actually, if you don't have that confidence yet, maybe you can just join Rocket Community, and Kuya Reneboy will also help you start your career here. in Rocket Community. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, Nick, for your time.
Thank you for having me. Great to be here.
Yes, thank you so much, Nick. So yeah, I will be removing you from this so that I can speak to my fellow Filipinos right now. Thank you, Nick.
Sounds good. Bye.
Sweet. Bye. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Hopefully marami kayo natutunan. Grabe guys, napaka-solid sa community nila. Kasi kung wala kang experience sa pagiging virtual assistant, eto na yung sagot. And kung gusto ninyo mag-apply, kailangan nyo muna talagang matutunan ang mga bagay-bagay. So napaka-perfect nito for beginners, for newbies, itong Rocket community. And si Kuya Reneboy, magkakandak ako ng weekly training dito exclusively para sa mga members ko yan. Okay, kaya mag-join na kayo. Ilalagay ko yung link ko dyan sa baba. Okay, ilalagay ko yung link ko dyan sa baba. Mag-register agad kayo. I-hone natin, i-improve natin yung skills ninyo hanggang sa tag dito may kumuha sa inyong client inside freely. Pero syempre, sa Rocket Community, nandito yung mga taong magtutulong-tulungan hanggang sa umangat ka. And si Kuya Reneboy, weekly po tayo magkakaroon ng session dito. So hopefully, makapag-join po kayo. Makapag-join po kayo. Meron po silang free trial. Okay, pero guys, I highly suggest that you try their monthly subscription kasi for only $9. Hindi katulad sa ibang platform na you really need to pay kasi may bayad eh. Malaki yung babayaran nyo talaga guys. Pero dito, one-time payment, sobrang matatry ninyo, talagang makaka-attend kayo sa mga meetings ni Kuya Reneboy, Zoom meeting, and yon, pwedeng-pwede nyo na pong maitry itong Rocket Community. And puro virtual assistant po, exclusive yung mga nandito. And guys, ang kagandahan pa dito, meron din silang, pwede rin pong per annum, okay? Annual. Pwede rin nyo i-choose yung annual payment nila, okay? So, i-click nyo na lang yung link dyan sa baba. Depende sa inyo kung gusto niyo ng monthly or annual. It depends on you guys, okay? Ang importante dito, maumpisahan nyo na. Kasi kung mag-join kayo dito sa community ko, guys, sa link ko mismo, ako mismo yung mag-guide sa inyo. Okay? Papalaguin natin yung community natin dito. Paparamihin pa natin. The more, the merrier. Kaya make sure na i-share nyo tong video na to dahil may pag-giveaway pa rin tayong 500 GCash. Okay, sa lahat ng mga mag-share at mag-like ng video na to, comment sa baba ng hashtag hire freely. Okay, ulitin ko guys meron tayong 500 GCash giveaway sa mga magko-comment sa baba ng hashtag hire freely. Tapos, mag-share ng live natin or ng video natin na to, automatic yan. Mamimili na si Kuya Reneboy. Kaya, galingan nyo guys. And sa mga naghahanap ng work from home guys, eto na po yung sagot. Narinig nyo naman yung sinabi ni Nick kanina. Marami na pong client dito na nag-aantay na lang ng mga virtual assistant. So hopefully guys, ikaw na ang susunod. Tanda mo kung walang naniniwala sa'yo, si Kuya Reneboy, naniniwala ako na makakapasa ka. So hopefully, makapag-join ka na sa aming community. Kita-kits sa next video guys. Shoutout sa lahat na nagpapa-shoutout. God bless us all. Bye everyone.